So I was on our faculty for 6 years, and our dean at the time was David Lebron, a wonderful dean who'd helped to hire me. But he announced that he was leaving, and so a friend came to me and said, "Do you want to be dean?" And I said, "You mean someday?" And I'd been on the faculty for only 6 years. I was 35 years old at the time. But it ended up that I became our dean that year. I was the youngest dean in Columbia Law School's history of now over 150 years. And I was the youngest dean of any law school that I knew of during the 10 years that I served as dean. Judaism was very important to my family. I went to a Jewish day school, which was a wonderful experience, something we certainly have wanted for our children. My parents were traditional conservative, and so that was the way I was raised. And I became more serious about Judaism later when I met my girlfriend, then fiance, then wife. Emeritus is the granddaughter of an Orthodox rabbi, and actually many people in her family, the couples tend to be women who were Orthodox, men who hadn't been. So I guess I was part of a tradition there. So I think it's fair to say the Orthodox community is diverse, maybe more diverse than some people who aren't close to it realize. And so I do think there have been times when people have known me for a while, but it never came up that I am Orthodox. As soon as we eat together, it becomes clear because what I eat will depend on where we are and what kind of food it is. But I do think overall people have been very supportive and sympathetic, and I think in some cases interested. So why do you do what you do? What does it involve? That kind of thing. I do think that when we're in a holiday season, we're all extremely busy before and after the holiday because the amount of work that you have to get done doesn't change, but you have less time to do it, which means be efficient and unfortunately sleep less sometimes. But I do think it's important for people not to think that someone who's religiously observant isn't going to be doing the same amount of work. And our secret weapon, of course, is that there are holidays where we're very happy to contribute at work when others do not want to work.